Hi, I'm Clint Engel with Furniture Today. We're live at the High Point Market. I'm here with Tom Liddell. He's Senior Vice President and Managing Director of Planned Furniture Promotions, which is a liquidation and sales specialist in the furniture industry. Thanks, Tom, for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Sure. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things we've already talked about in the past, and you hear about this retail apocalypse, so-called retail apocalypse. I've been in the camp that the furniture industry really hasn't experienced it like a lot of other sectors, like department stores. But lately, we have a lot of closings adding up in our paper, like Hemispheres, GOB, FFO Home closed their bedding stores, Front Room Furnishings, which I think you handled. They're liquidating.
We're in the process of handling it now.
Liquidating all the stores. Pier 1. So Z Gallery filed for bankruptcy, has been sold, but did close some stores in the process. So I wanted to ask you, you had told me that you are seeing more business and more retailers contacting you. Can you tell me a little bit about that and why?
Well, one of the things we think is happening, frankly, from the metrics that we use to determine where our business is coming from, tells us that we're seeing both independent retailers as well as regional chains who are being hit harder with financial challenges, staffing problems, plus the ongoing, what many people call the onslaught of competitive environment from the internet.
Okay.
And that's especially bad in, it seems to really be hitting smaller retailers in smaller communities, and now it's kind of trickling up into the regional chains.
Okay.
Where it's having, 28% is arguably 21 to 28% of their top line business is being scraped off. And my partner Roy frequently says you can only turn off so many lights and cut back so much. And so that has had a serious impact on their profit.
Okay. What kind of increase are you seeing? Compared to a couple of years ago, as far as people calling you or sales from companies going out of business?
It's significant, and our gross sales are up over 50% this year as far as the total amount of volume that we've done with our clients, and that's following an extremely large year for us last year. So we're up over 50% this year already, with a few months left in the year.
Okay.
So it's a significant increase.
Okay, and then something else we talked about, you said you're also seeing more retailers who are in a credit crunch, taking out these loans with exorbitant interest rates. And can you tell me about that?
Well, frankly, that's one of the saddest things that we see, because many cases you have a very solid retail business model that has terrific value both in their assets, maybe in their real estate, as well as in their inventory. And when they start to see a slide in their business and their cash flow crunch comes along, perhaps they've already maxed out their line of credit with their bank, then they start to look for new sources of cash flow. And they're using, we call them payday loan companies internally. The fact is,
actual retailer using payday loan companies.
Exactly, and the interest rates that they charge can be as high as 35%. And there's, Clint, frankly, there's just no way a retailer can recover paying 25 to 35% interest on these loans. It just can't happen.
So what should they be doing instead, I think?
Well, ideally, if their model has gotten to the point where they feel like it's no longer profitable, no longer relevant in their market, what we frequently do is we suggest that people try to reinvent their model completely. That requires often a complete liquidation of a failing model, and then take the assets, the recovery that they get out of their business, and apply it to a new model. And we've helped many retailers successfully accomplish that. Give them a fresh start, new start in the business before they destroy their name, reputation, and lose all the potential recovery that they could have had.
Now there's going to be somebody out there that says, of course Tom says that, he's a liquidator. What would be your response?
Well, we can actually put them in touch with clients that have gone through the process, a number of clients that have gone through the process. They don't have to believe me. Obviously, we do have a vested interest in seeing people do that. But what we do is we not only give people the idea and the thought, we help them through the process. During the sale, it gives them time to travel, see other models that are successful, what they can do to change their business and make it successful in a new environment, a new brand, something exciting, a place where people want to shop. There is furniture business to be done. It's just not being done in a static, in many cases, unfortunately, a static small town business. Some of the ones that are being hurt the worst are stores that are 100 years old, because people see those stores as 100-year-old stores, and they want fresh and relevant news. So.
Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you taking the time.